Mr. Chairman, thank you and a pleasant afternoon to everyone here, as well as to those who are listening and viewing. All protocols observed. My name is Charles Morton, and I am the General Manager of the National Housing Corporation, known as NHC. This afternoon, I deem it an honor and privilege to make a presentation during these regular COVID daily briefings. The National Housing Corporation mission is committed through its mandate to add and improve the existing supply of houses, promote efficiency by raising standards, assist the economically challenged with housing needs, guide, counsel, and educate the nation in housing matters, ensure that every resident has a house to call their own, thereby improving the social economic conditions of the residents of St. Kitts and Nevis. Long, but meaningful. What a wonderful world it would be if the corporation could provide a house for every family in St. Kitts. But guess what? Everyone knows that is an unrealistic expectation. Nevertheless, I am here this afternoon to share some information about the corporation. Today's presentation will take a slightly different approach from the ones that you may have become accustomed to over the past weeks, where the main emphasis surrounded stopping and controlling the spread of COVID-19. The local and global message was simple: stay home, stop the spread, save lives. We at NHC subscribe to this message as well. But equally, we are playing our part in ensuring that during this time of economic slowdown, homeowners are better able to manage their affairs, focus their efforts on their safety and that of their families. Prior to the lockdown, the corporation held several meetings planning our strategies for what we anticipated to be our response. We conducted an audit of the houses that were under construction, as well as noted the various material requisitions that were either already satisfied or the ones which needed to be actioned. In an effort to reduce potential losses, the corporation moved to secure its assets as any responsible institution would do. This proactive approach ensured that we suffered minimally. However, that was not all that we did. The corporation envisaged that this dreaded virus was winding its way to our shores. And so the corporation, being proactive, as I indicated above, designed a plan of action for our homeowners. We accelerated efforts to make houses habitable for our clients. We listened closely to them, as well as to the recommendations from the Prime Minister Harris and Minister Hamilton, asking that we ensure that homeowners were better placed in addressing the social distancing protocols by affording new homeowners accelerated and expedited access to their homes. Since our return to almost normal operations, the corporation, through advice and support of the government, waived all fees and payments for these clients for a 3-month period in the first instance. Fees, which value approximately $4,000 per client, have been deferred. A moratorium has been offered to our clients who are or were affected by COVID-19. The corporation continues to receive requests, and every request is addressed on an individual basis. The corporation is delighted, and I dare say extremely happy to report that we have not, and I repeat, not denied any client to date who has approached us for assistance. May I add that during the past 6 weeks or so, during lockdowns, curfews, and reduced work days emanating from the presence of COVID-19 pandemic, the corporation continued to work for you. And that is why we were able to deliver 35 houses since March 27th. And during the next 2 weeks or so, we should deliver another 15. I must take this opportunity to highlight that the corporation is presently building 3 townhouses, which we coin condominium suites. These are at Stapleton. There are 3 contractors from the St. Peters/Stapleton area who are the persons undertaking the construction work. The corporation is committed to its mission statement as cited above, raising standards. I would like to pause at this time to recognize 3 contractors who are involved. Mr. Russ Isaac, who is the most advanced at present with his condo and is expected to hand over his condo by June 30th. And I make mention of Mr. Lincoln Watley and Mr. Tal Brown. Those are the other 2 contractors. Their progress on their condos is extremely steady, and we are very pleased with the work thus far. Additionally, the corporation continues to execute the government's agenda, and so far has completed what is the brainchild of Minister Hamilton, who is the substantive minister, a pilot property project at Power Housing called social housing. This property has 4 single studio apartments and 1 2-bedroom apartment. Adjacent is an annex which has 2 2-bedroom units. It is the government's intention to at least have 1 social housing unit in every constituency. Generally, the houses built by the corporation consist of the following. There are about 862 square feet of space with 12 by 12 bedrooms, ceramic tiles throughout the entire house, kitchen cupboards and bedroom closets, vanities in the bathroom, and or pedestals. Timber or concrete roofs. And some are designed so that clients may make future additions if they desire. You know, on a lighter and personal note, if it is one thing this pandemic has taught me, and I dare say most of us, is this: we need to revert to the basic principles of life which were taught to us by our elders. The most basic of all is save, save, save for that rainy day. Put a little thing aside so that if one loses one's job, he or she will have something put aside for that lean period until a new job is found. This will go a long way in helping us to keep our heads above water in difficult times. Dr. Antoine, the governor of the East Caribbean Central Bank, provided a comprehensive presentation on financial matters. And I dare say I didn't anticipate my friend Chad this afternoon, that's Chad Allen from the Bankers Association, and they too have now come and provided financial advice, which I urge that you not only review, but more importantly, you live by them, the principles espoused. Enough on that at this time, because whenever I begin to talk money matters, my instinct and my brain revert to my old career as a banker. And I become passionate about money management and savings. Savings. Let's get back. The staff at the corporation, although a few are on shift, are available to the general public from 8 a.m. daily through to 4. We are observing the physical distancing and all other health protocols, etc. And we ask our many clients to cooperate with us. You would note that in my deliberation this afternoon, I did not, and that's why I indicated up front, it's going to be a little different. I did not go through all the wearing of masks, sanitizing, etc., because I know our people. We are an intelligent people and we got the message. It's clear. We have a part to play. So before I conclude, I want to remind all our clients that the corporation is vigorously pursuing its efforts to accommodate online payments, as mentioned by my friend Chad, banker, the general manager of the Royal Bank of Canada. But we are also open. And we are open for business, and we welcome anyone to come in to discuss their financial issues which have arisen out of COVID-19. For those of you who are not adversely affected by the pandemic, we encourage you, we urge you to make your monthly payments on time. Your payments provide the corporation with the ability to build more homes for your families, for your friends. The houses built by NEOC are not gifts. I repeat, the houses built by the National Housing Corporation are not gifts. And you are expected to satisfy your financial obligations. I end by acknowledging the task force and thanking them individually and collectively for their exemplary work, national service, and overall contribution to humanity. Thanks again. And I'm advised by my children that young people might be listening and viewing. So I should say, bless up. May God bless us all. We shall overcome. I await any questions and or comments. Thank you.